Lauren, you were ghosted.
Yes, I matched up with this guy, Bryan, and everything seemed good. We matched up and we decided, we were going to skip the whole texting, getting to know each other, coy millennial flirting thing.
Yeah.
We decided we were going to just go ahead and go for it. We both this past Friday night. I thought the date went really well, actually. We didn't really have much in common, sadly, interests. I love The Office. He hates it.
What?
Oh.
Delete his number.
And some people believe that opposites don't attract, but I love that. Like, opposites do attract.
Yeah,
So
I
this
think you
could
can
really
challenge each other a
Yeah, it
little
could
bit.
really work in your favor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. Everything ended fine. I felt like on a positive note, and he took me home and dropped me off for the evening, and so I didn't want to be pushy. It was a first date, and, we did skip the whole super texty stage, so I waited till the next morning to text and check in and let him know I had a great time and that I would be so down to do it again, and I just never heard back, and I guess the term is ghosted. I was ghosted, and it's just really disappointing.
Do you think a big part of it has to do with the fact you guys didn't have a lot of interests? Similar
I hope
interests?
that's not it, because otherwise everything seemed great, but maybe that's it.
Lauren, here's the deal. We're going to call Bryan and find out what happened. And you're going to be listening silently in on the phone, although that never seems to work out. We're going to hope this time you can. We're going to find out what happened. Maybe Bryan will tell us. Maybe it will come down to just not liking The Office. But I doubt it.
If it does, we're going to find him for you, and we're going to yell at him.
Okay.
Perfect.
That sounded way more threatening than I intended, but we're committed.
He's a scary man.
Yeah.
Scary man. Hello, is this Bryan?
Yeah, this is Bryan.
Bryan, my name is Adam Wild. And just so you know, we're on the phone with TJ and Jax as well. We're from Virgin Mornings. How are you this morning?
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? What's up? Did I win something?
You did not. That's a question we get often.
Yeah, everybody always hopes that you've won a conversation with us.
Hey. And if that goes well,
Hello.
maybe a jet ski.
Nope, we don't have that in the
We're
budget.
not giving away a jet ski,
yet.
TJ.
But you know what? We're calling you Bryan. It's an awkward conversation, but we're going to have it anyway. Does the name Lauren ring any bells?
Lauren, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Lauren is somebody, and don't ask me how I know this, that you went out with and then you never called her back. What happened?
Right. So last week we matched, and then pretty quickly, a day later, we went out on a date, went and grabbed some drinks at a bar. She was pretty fun. I had a good time. I mean, I don't know. I don't know her too well. It was just one date and a day of texting, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Hey, Bryan, let's get to red flag territory.
Yeah.
Where did it go wrong?
Let's go deeper, shall we?
okay. I guess if I'm going to be honest, I'm a comedian, a stand-up comedian.
Oh.
Cool.
I'm working on it. I'm, up and coming a bit. So I currently work in sales, and I do open mic nights and stuff like that, trying the whole comedy thing on the side.
Okay.
I matched with Lauren, and we set up a date soon because, it was perfect because I got the chance to try out some material on her during our date. So during our date, during our conversation, I've been working on some bits, just stories from my life, things that, that I think are funny, and it was really making her laugh while I was talking to her in the conversation. So I was like, oh, perfect. This material is killing. So the next night I go to an open mic night, and I totally bombed using the same exact material, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the jokes that kill during my date with Lauren, she's laughing her ass off. It gets 0 laughs during my set.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Okay, hang on.
Like,
TJ's a big stand-up guy. And
Yeah.
Is this a trashy move?
No, think
Really?
about all the great stories you normally tell on dates. You have your best stuff list. It makes sense.
Adam's making a face like he wants to throw up.
Bryan, are you serious?
yeah, it's an opportunity to try, at any date you talk about
Is
stories
this
from
TJ?
your life. So I figure I've got these funny stories. Why not see if she's going to get some laughs?
Sure, but then you didn't call her back because you couldn't deliver the jokes at the club the next day?
When I bombed on stage, it makes me feel like maybe my jokes aren't funny, and she was just fake laughing the whole time, like she's playing with me. I don't want to be fake laughed at. I don't want to be played with. So, she texts me the next day. I'm like, bye. It's one day of texting.
Okay, hang on.
I'm gonna forget about my bad set.
Darling,
I'm done.
Really
Hang on.
regret aligning with you, man.
Darling, is your ego so fragile that you can't handle that you're like, no, gotta go.
He's a comedian, so
She
yes.
cursed me.
I don't want to think
Oh,
about it. I don't even want to think
dear.
about a bad date, a bad set, like whatever. I mean, it was
Cool.
a fine date. It wasn't a bad date. She was laughing, but it makes I just get in my head about my stand-up, and
Yeah.
it feels so personal, man.
Yeah, it
It's
definitely
so
feels like a her
personal.
problem for
Yeah.
sure, Brian.
Yeah, she doesn't. You don't want her to mess with your art. Okay, all right.
I am so confused
Yeah.
by all of this. I mean, I know what it's like, Brian, to be in your own head. I get that.
Yeah.
And I'm a performer too. I understand that. Not a stand-up performer. It seems like, and forgive me if I'm wrong here, guys, but one has absolutely nothing to do with the other.
No, you're completely right.
I mean, it's obvious to me that she was faking it now. Like, in hindsight, like, she was clearly fake laughing at me, making me, like, building me up just to, I don't know, knock me down later for
Oh
some
my
reason.
God.
Okay.
There's some more laughter for you that's actually sarcastic.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, Brian,
There she
Lauren's,
is.
Lauren's been on the phone this whole time.
And just heard everything you said.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, listen, I was trying to get in some practice and have a nice time with you, okay? You know, like, I'm sorry. This is weird. Were you faking it? Were you laughing at me?
No, I thought you were genuinely very charming, and I thought your stories were funny. Not my fault. You didn't know how to read the big room and deliver it to a crowd,
True.
apparently.
True. Thank you.
Yes, I love her.
Brian, it just doesn't make any sense, man.
Listen, it's a way to test out material. If I tell her that I'm trying out my stand-up material, she's not going to give a genuine response, which
Right.
apparently maybe she didn't anyway.
You guys obviously had a good time together. Brian, you know, we're testing out the material. It obviously worked. She liked you enough to call us to say, hey, what the heck happened to this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to pose the question to both of you because I think it's important after we've heard the
Yeah.
answer that we reevaluate with both parties. But Brian, I'm going to ask you, if we agreed to pick up the tab for the second date, we're going to keep you far away from yuck yucks. We're going to put you in an area where you can just actually relax and not be on.
Like a library.
And be yourself. No, but like not perform. Just be Brian. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, you know what? I'd give it a try.
Oh.
I kind of got in my own head about this whole thing.
Yes.
Maybe,
No way.
You know,
Maybe a
made
little
up some stuff that wasn't true. Made up some stuff that wasn't true. So,
Okay. So you would do
know,
that?
yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
All right. Lauren.
No, guys, I appreciate it so much. But no, Brian, you had a chance. I didn't know that the date actually meant something to me, and I didn't know that it was just going to be human testing grounds for
Yeah,
comedy.
fair.
So no, you had a chance, and I'm worth a catch. I'm not gonna. No.
Okay.
Atta
All right.
girl.
Well, Brian, we're going to let you go. Listen, thank you for your time. TJ, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, no, you didn't get a girlfriend, but you got a new bit out of it. So I
Yeah,
guess
there
it
you
worked
go.
out.
You
Hope
get
this
on-
one works
can I
out.
promote some of my
Nope.
upcoming-
No. Hang on.
Sorry.
Hang on.
Don't care what podcast you're on either, buddy.
Brian, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Man,
Oh.
dude.
Jesus.
Do you hear
Yeah.
that? That's the
Yeah.
sound of you dodging the bullet.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like
Yeah.
he's worth going out on a
You know,
second date
we're,
with.
we're surrounded by neurotic performers all the time. Radio people are weird. There is a lot of crossover between radio and
Yep.
stand-up because you're talking to
Lot
a
of
room
anxiety.
of people. But that is the kind of anxiety that you don't know what you're waking up with, what you're going to
Yeah,
sleep. That is
yeah.
the kind of thing you don't want to be. He needs to work on Brian first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? He needs to love Brian first and to be confident in Brian first. So good for you for saying, you know what? Not for me.
Yeah, not feeling it.
Thank you. I agree.
And Lauren, you sound super awesome. So
Yeah.
whoever you end up with is going to be very, very lucky, and hopefully is more in TV than stand-up comedy.
Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it.
We love you. Thank you.
Thanks, Lauren.